Yo, what is going on, everybody? Today we're going to be going over Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies, the farm gameplay. Now, this is gameplay that's pre-recorded, so it's not me playing, but I wanted to use this gameplay in the back just so that I can help you rehash some of the nostalgic greatness that you experienced back in 2012, 2013. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies, in my honest, humble opinion, is the greatest installation and contribution to the gaming world that we have ever seen, okay? Maybe next to GTA 5. GTA 5 was fantastic, but we're not here to talk about that. I don't want to pervert the purity of this beautiful Call of Duty Black Ops 2 video about talking about GTA, but it was the greatest installation and contribution to Call of Duty, hands down, but arguably to gaming, period. And one of the maps that made Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies so great, in my humble opinion, is a map that I feel is criminally underrated, and it's the one that you're watching right now, Farm. Now, Farm was a very small and simple map that was useful for just loading into a game of zombies and just playing. Okay, there wasn't a whole lot of perks. There wasn't a whole lot of extracurricular stuff that you could do except for kill zombies, get your perks, and kill more zombies. But Farm played a very integral role in my Black Ops 2 Zombies experience, because after about 2 or 3 months of playing zombies, I started to get really good at Black Ops 2 Zombies. Now, when I say good, I don't mean as far as having a good gunning. I mean, I just got to know the game. I learned the game really well, and I was able to master every single Black Ops 2 map that ever came out, including the DLCs, minus Die Rise, because I only played it once. I hated it. Maybe it was because I didn't understand it or didn't have anybody on my friends list that was interested in playing it. But I got really good at zombies, and as you know, when you load into a zombies map, you can only play with 4 players, you and 3 other people. And so if you had 19 friends or 20 friends that you played zombies with, you had to make some hard choices, and you had to pick who you were playing with based on what your desired outcome was for that specific map or that specific game. If you were trying to beat the game, like if you were playing Mob of the Dead or some of the other maps that you could actually beat, then you wanted to play with people that were extremely good at the game, and you wanted to play with people that knew what they were doing. And so one of the ways that I did that, we had this zombies clan. I'm not going to tell you the name of the clan because it doesn't matter, but we had a zombies clan, and the way that we initiated people into our clan is we took them to this map called Farm, and we made them go 25 rounds deep on Farm solo. Basically, what we would do is we would have them play it, we would have them record it, and then we would have them upload it to YouTube, because at the time Black Ops had that feature, unlist it, and then send us the link to the video, and we would go and watch their gameplay, and me and a bunch of other people would be like, yeah, this guy's garbage, we don't want him on our team, or hey, this guy's okay, we might could use him if we're just trying to play a little mindless zombies on Bus Depot or whatever. But if we were watching the video and we saw that the person had something special, they knew the mechanics, they knew the order in which to buy all the perks, they knew when to buy quick revive, they knew when to grab the nuke, they knew when to do this, they knew when to do that, then we would send them a message and say, hey, congratulations, we're really impressed with your gameplay. We want to invite you to step 2 of the process. And step 2 of the process was us loading into Farm, back into the same map, this one, Farm, and we would have to go 50 rounds with that person. It would be me, 2 other people, and the person wanting to join the clan. And so the reason that we did that is just because it's just mindless, right? It's mindless. You drop in or you load in, and you just play zombies. And if they were able to take us to 50 rounds of Farm, then they were able to get into the clan, and then we played other games. The FAL, by the way, absolutely goated weapon. If you disagree, you're just wrong. Kick rocks, argue with the wall. We would have them come and join our clan while our teammate gets a ray gun. We got the FAL, and they got the ray gun. That's the loot pool luck that we had back in the day. You know how it is, right? And so Farm was just an overwhelmingly simple map, and I loved it, because there was nothing to do except for kill zombies, hit the mystery box, kill zombies, hit the mystery box, kill zombies, hit the mystery box. Great underrated Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies map. And I would be curious to know what your opinion and your experience on Farm was. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on Farm. Farm was fantastic. Super simple, super linear. Not a whole lot to it. But that's what made it fun. We would log into farm, me and the squad, if we were just trying to play. Like, if we just wanted to talk about something, like if one of the boys was going through something and they just needed to talk, because, back in the day, we really didn't have a PC. My teammates wondered what the heck I'm doing here. We didn't really have a PC or anything. I didn't have a cell phone, so our number one way to communicate with our online friends was in a multiplayer Black Ops Zombies party. And so we would just come in here and we would talk about life. We would talk about school. We would talk about our teachers and how much our parents were getting on our nerves and how much our parents just didn't understand the complexities of life, because at 14 we had it all figured out and our parents were clueless. And so I remember having a really cool conversation with a buddy of mine on farm. There was a buddy of mine on farm that was really not doing super well. We could tell he was not doing super well. He just wouldn't, come off of the information of why he wasn't doing so well. So we were like, hey, bro, let's load in and let's play some farm. And we were chatting with him, and it turns out that his mom had been diagnosed with cancer. He was really depressed, really bummed out, really going through a tough time. And we ended up loading into farm, and just, he ended up talking about it. He cried, There were several times where he cried, went down. Zombies were killing him because he was, put his controller down so he could cry and allow himself to feel all of the emotions from the reality of the diagnosis of his mom's cancer. And so, at the end of that round, I'll never forget, the guy just being like, man, thank you guys so much. I needed this. I needed to be able to escape from reality for just a couple of hours and just play some freaking Black Ops 2 Zombies on farm. And so that's one of the reasons why I kind of have like a special connection with farm. We were able to have a conversation with that kid. There's no telling what that kid would have done, had we not been able to be there for him and talk with him, and I'll give him a safe space to just be able to, vomit all of his emotions, his anger, his confusion with God and everybody and his mom and the doctors and different things. And so that's one of the reasons why I have a special connection to farm. I get a lot of hate because I think that I give farm a lot more credit than most Call of Duty creators do. But I think if I'm just being completely honest with you, yeah, it was simple. Yeah, it was wonderful. Yeah, it was the map that we initiated all the new zombie clan recruits on. But it was probably because of those couple of conversations that we had with some of our boys that were just going through the ringer. And so, this, there's no better way to mitigate depression and anxiety and the stresses of life than grabbing a Code Red Mountain Dew, grabbing a bag of Doritos, and loading into one of the greatest Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies maps of all time. So that's kind of my thoughts, my take on Black Ops 2 Zombies Farm. We're going to be doing a couple of different videos, and we're going to do Mob of the Dead. We're going to do Nuketown. We're going to do Die Rise. We're going to do Origins. We're going to dive into Buried, all of the different Black Ops 2 Zombies maps. I'm going to plan to do a video just like this on. So make sure to subscribe to the channel if you like content like this. Make sure to leave a like on the video, and let me know in the comments section what was your favorite all-time memory of your Black Ops 2 Zombies experience. It could be a gameplay memory. It could be a memory like the one that I just shared with you about the dude whose mom got diagnosed with cancer. It can be whatever it is that you feel like sharing, as long as it pertains to the Black Ops 2 multiplayer Zombies campaign experience. Well, thank you guys so much for watching the video. This has been Tanner from Tanner Plays. Thank you for giving me 10 minutes of your time. I know time is valuable today in 2026. There's the hustle and the bustle, and we're constantly moving and we're constantly doing. But thank you for giving me 10 minutes of your day to be able to just chat with you. And that's what this channel is all about. This is not a serious channel where we're Black Ops experts or whatever. This is just a channel for the boys to just kind of kick it on. And so thank you for kicking it with me for the past 10 minutes. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you guys so much. Peace.